The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already rolling.
Well, when I look at a team sheet, Peter, I pick out the leaders, and the leader on this team sheet for me is El León.
Oh yeah, the Lion, Rafa Marquez, a genuinely fearsome defender.
And a very nimble-footed player too, really. He can pass the ball properly.
And here's Ibrahimovic. De Rossi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's good running with the ball. Vieira. Gives it back. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Goes for goal! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Del Piero. Makaleli. And it's Del Piero. And here's Roberto Carlos. Cristiano Ronaldo! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Messi might just make this. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Some really good ball movement. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Quarter of an hour played. Plays the return pass. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he finish? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He's having a shot! Motherwell have their second corner now. Pirlo is short. And now a sudden chance to counter. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Oh, that's a key interception. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for options for movement. Mateos. Played into the box. Del Piero. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's De Rossi. And here's Hullet. And Hullet! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Makaleli. Pirlo. Aims beyond the defence. Pirlo gets into a good position. And a header! He scored! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Played back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
And that has put paid to that. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's just misjudged that one.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been...
Shoots! And that's a sharp finish. They are purring, truly purring. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
Motherwell are now luxuriating in shapes to shoot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
There's the shot! Yeah. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, crack. Oh, Aubameyang! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Marquez. And that brings the first half to a close. How would you review the first half?
Motherwell clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Motherwell are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Substitutions taking place.
That gets us going once more. That's Vieira. Well, he's certainly caught in there. It's a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Perilously close. And that is a little undercooked. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, denied brilliantly.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Safe to say he's capable of better than that. Well, he can only improve on that one next time. Ronaldinho. The Rossi going forward. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Marquez does really well to win the ball there. Pirlo pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Knocks it into space. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Motherwell with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Ronaldinho. Mateus does well not to be outdone there. And here's Hullet. Aubameyang. That's a cute ball. Brilliantly cut out. Ronaldinho. Messi. Just about up to the hour now. And it's Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho. Marquez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Probing pass. Nice physical challenge. Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Neymar. And that has left him in a heap. Great vision. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And that was precious close.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Vieira. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And here's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. He leaps for it! Harmlessly behind. Maldini. Really fierce, close defending. Now it's Aubameyang. To De Rossi. Mateus. Thuram, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. "75 minutes played. Now has he got the beating of his marker here? Pirlo with the clearance. Nicked it back promptly. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Neymar, Roberto Carlos, and he whips in across.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
And this is Ibrahimovic. That's going wide left. Delivered across.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Pirlo. Number 17, Mateus.
Played into space.
16, Daniele De Rossi. Number 20.
Now he's got space here.
Aubameyang.
Chips it through.
Coming on the field. Number 10, Schneider. Number
And
7,
one more try.
Rui Costa.
And again. And it's there! And they are disappearing out of sight. Simplicity itself.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Motherwell find a position of real strength now. And Messi! It's a goal! What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Guadalajara may be down, but not out just yet. Maldini. Maldini.
Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
Van der Sar
Getting this one clear. Time added on 4 minutes. And that is that. Motherwell are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and
The
welcome
fans
to
have pulled
today's
out all
match.
the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then.
Isn't it a real pleasure to be able to see the Dutchman Ronald Koeman? He's got to be one of the best ever attack-minded centre-backs, a playmaking centre-back actually, and he can step into midfield and spray a pass with top precision.
Yeah, there's a beautiful purity about the way he strikes the ball.
And he can smack one too.
And he's picked it up out wide. Great defending, strong and determined. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, nicely intercepted.
And it's Rijkaard.
And this is Bale.
De Rossi.
He's had a shot! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Gattuso. Yamal.
Azar.
Gattuso.
Hazard. Some good work on the right flank here. Now, can they get him away? Ibrahimovic. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Yamal.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Rijkaard gets into a good position.
Gattuso.
Has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Driving on and making good progress. And that pass just didn't quite work.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And here's Ibrahimovic.
Bale.
Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Still goalless. And here's Ibrahimovic. Pirlo. Oh, well played. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Rijkaard.
And here's Bale. Nesta does well to get it back.
Hullet.
Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Approaching the half-hour mark. Shot could be... Yamal! And he's gone looking for safety. And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Pirlo. All played for Del Piero. And it's Rijkaard.
Turns back here, probably the best option.
Maldini.
Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Luis Suarez.
De Rossi.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Gattuso deals with that comfortably. Yamal. Threads one in. Now that's well seen too. Goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Tries a deft little... It's Ibrahimovic!
Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Back in possession and ready to go again.
Rijkaard.
Ball played for Koeman. De Rossi can so cleverly bypass the press. Ibrahimovic. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And we've reached half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So very little to report. Nothing, indeed, in terms of goals scored.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And the counter is on. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. He's being urged to shoot. Tries a shot! He scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Motherwell are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Rijkaard! Oh, that's a waste.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Yamal. And he was quick to react. Deftly away. Probing pass. He can run onto that. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Oh, that's fabulous. Hazard. Oh, he's got a sign of it. It's Hazard! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Del Piero is there to clear. And it's Hullet. Hazard receives it in a wide position. Timber is onto this. Oh, greatly! It's fallen kindly here. And a neat finish. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Barcelona restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. It's a good-looking delivery.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Ibrahimovic! A real chance and a real let-off.
But it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
So changes afoot here, and from
Number
both
8,
sides.
Del Piero. Number 4, Koeman. Coming on the field, number 20, Aubameyang. Number 3,
And they're quick to press here, right on top of them.
Substitutions taking place.
And claimed it back swiftly. Looking for the run. And there's the shot!
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
He's rising! He's got a goal! Into the lead once more. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Motherwell with the lead.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
And he's intervened well there.
Motherwell surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And he's in on goal. The Rossi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Bale. And a chance! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Aubameyang has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Punched away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Short changes him with that pass. Great ball. Bale! Now, who's going to be first to this? Aubameyang has it out wide and in space. Shot a goal! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Motherwell really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So here comes a substitution.
Pirlo. Number 24, Riker. Coming on the field.
Just eases him off the
7,
ball.
Rui Costa. Number 17, Mateus.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
He's had it nicked away. Well, that pass isn't the best. Played into space.
There will be 5 minutes.
He's got space here. Always onto this. Suarez picks it up out wide. Timber. 5 minutes to add. Now it's Hazard. Bale, who can single-handedly make a difference. And this is It's Ibrahimovic! And that's a tiny finish. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
And there goes the final whistle. Motherwell can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they went about their business in an efficient...
You